Welcome to Elite Dangerous. I am Papa Wolf. A while back I made a video about traveling to Hutton Orbital using Supercruise Overcharge, and a viewer commented that I should try not to course correct since I would end up in the right place anyway. Shout out to Vivid Vault 9285. Thank you for your contribution. The reason for this comment was probably that I have to admit I was complaining a bit about having to course adjust all the way there, the full 18 minutes or so it took me to go there. And today we are going to put that to the test. Will the ship course correct by itself? Is it all random movement that leads to the same destination anyway? Is this some sort of auto SCO? We'll see about that. But first I'll give it a try with course correction to go as fast as possible from the Alpha Centauri star to Hutton Orbital. You see, there's actually a Hutton run leaderboard, an official leaderboard by the Hutton Orbital truckers on their website for themuck.com. And my name is not there. Of course, it's not so bad since my time is not very good. I think currently I will be able to get into place number like 50, 60, 70 something with my time. So today I'll try and do it better. As you can see here, the current best official time for the Hutton run is 16 minutes and 11 seconds, set by Commander in a Bushman. That is fast. I believe my time was more than 18 minutes. I don't think I can get anywhere close to the time of Commander in a Bushman, but I will make an attempt. It should be said, however, that there is one particular trick to getting a fast time, that is using Wingman Navlog. That will cut off quite a few seconds, but I will not be using that. Now, enough with the talking. Let's get off to the starting line. I have topped off the fuel and we are now ready to plot a course to Hutton Orbital. I'm presently here in the Luman 16 system, as close to Alpha Centauri as possible, and setting course for Hutton Orbital. And yes, this is where it begins. As soon as we jump into the Alpha Centauri system, we make for Hutton Orbital and go there as fast as possible. I expect to take at least 17 minutes to get there, but that will get us within the top 20, hopefully. Well, as long as I get my name somewhere in that list, I'll be glad. Now let's go.
Frameshift drive charging.
And point the nose in the right direction as quickly as possible, and bam, hit the Supercruise Overcharge. And remember, this run is where I'll try and stay as close to pointing towards Hutton Orbital as possible. I'll do another run to test and see how it goes when I just let it point in whatever direction it wants to point. But yeah, so 15, 16, 17 minutes to go. I'll do my best not to disappoint you. 0.17 light years to go, and at least 12 more minutes. I'm already feeling my hand tire. Yeah, well, no, sorry. I'll stop complaining. I'll stop complaining. You will already have heard me complain if you saw my last video. .14 light years. Well, we're getting there. We will get there eventually. .12 light years. It seems that if I keep it steady, it will keep mostly above 7,000 times the speed of light. Yeah, oh well. We'll see when I try again in a bit, letting it point in whatever direction it wants to point. Alright, now it's no longer point something light years, it's light seconds. 3 million of them. Well, now it's almost 3 million. It does look better. That's, wow. It's really going. But yeah, we should be getting there in... The timer here says 6 minutes, 42, 1, 40, 39, and so on. But of course, it will not be entirely right. I don't think I'll be able to hit it at the exact right time, but I'll do my best. And we're below 2 million light seconds. Come to think of it, maybe I should try it without course corrections first, so I can see the time. You see, I'm not really counting on that to be especially fast. Actually, I suspect that I might even end up marooned somewhere in the system. Well, I'm sure that I'll have enough fuel to jump out. It's kind of ridiculous. Use so much fuel on the SCO and comparatively little on jumping between systems. But yeah, of course, it's overcharge. It's got to do something. The in-game timer says we have less than 3 minutes to reaching our goal at this speed. Unfortunately, we need to slow down before we can get there. So if I could hit it exactly at the right time, then maybe we could drop out at Hutton Orbital Station at in exactly 2 minutes and 28, 27, and so on seconds, but I don't think it's possible. Maybe with wingman navlock. But I think it's the most correct time if you're not using wingman navlock, since this is a single person race, not a team race. But I guess as long as it's not prohibited by rules, then it's allowed. Anyway, I don't think I'll beat the best time, even with wingman navlog, so I'll just be content with the time I'll be getting here. We are getting close, maybe not in actual distance, but we're getting close in time to where I'm going to stop this Super Cruise overcharge, and fingers crossed we will drop out close-ish to the station. Right, just after 1, before 0. Not too bad, not too bad. Actually, I wonder how fast this is. Circling. Are we getting there? No, not quite. Can I? That went better than expected, I'll have to say. Now, where do we dock? Oh, here. Not too bad, not too bad. Could have been much worse. Hard landing. 55%. Well, I'm used to landing with shields. But, well, I got here and voila, at 100% again. Now, how long did that take? I am very excited to find out about that. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see when the leaderboard will update. I'll be right back. The numbers are up and it is better than I expected. Look at this. Commander Cobra fan. Well, that's me in game. 17 minutes and 4 seconds. Completed on August 12th, 2025, or should we say 3011. Whoa, what a run! Well, I had hoped for below 17 minutes, but 17 minutes and 4 seconds, that's damn good. If I have to say it myself, and I guess I do. Without wingman navlog. You know, I'm quite impressed with myself. But, oh, and if you want to put your time on here, on the official Hutton Run leaderboard, you should register with the Hutton truckers in and have their app running. The Hutton helper. That will record data, and you can even have it send over data to EDMC and to Inara, which I do. That's very handy. I can recommend it, and anything I can recommend the wonderful people at the Hutton Orbital Truckers community. But now, let's go and try it without... Yeah, it's funny. Let's try it without manual course corrections. We will need to go back to the Lumen system. The Lumen 16 system.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
So I'll go back and top off the fuel, and then we'll see if there's any such thing as an SCO autopilot. Well, not autopilot, but if there's anything as SCO autocorrection. We'll see. Maybe it is actually smarter than we think. Maybe. Alright, we've stopped here in Lumen 16 for a bit of repairs and some fuel. Now let's go back to Alpha Centauri and see if we can get to Hutton Orbital without touching the mouse. Yeah, I'm keyboard mouse player. On the way from the star Alpha Centauri to Hutton Orbital.
Frameshift drive.
Alright, point in the right direction. Initial heading, good. Well, I might as well go fully AFK, like in the old days, flying to Hutton Orbital without the supercruise overcharge. Yeah. I'll just come back in like 15 minutes and let's see if we're getting close. Whoa, that was me moving the mouse because I forgot that it was not attached to the browser page I have on the second screen. Whoops, but well, it was looking good, and centering it again, and let's see for the next 10 minutes or so how it looks. It does look better than I had thought. It's not looking too good right now. We are quite a few degrees away from course. I think I'll stop it when it starts to get further away from Hutton Orbital and not closing in. Nope, 990,000 light seconds was the closest we got to Hutton Orbital this time. But you know, I did make a mistake in moving the mouse at one point, so I guess I'll have to try again. But now that we're here, I'll just go there for my second attempt of the day, and let's see how long it took. But we're not setting any records. Oh no, we're shooting by 1500 light seconds. This run is not only not as good as the previous one, it's a lot worse.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Alright, a quick turnaround and I will give it another try. And this time I will not touch the controls. From the point where we arrive, or well, from the point where we have set course for Hutton Orbital in the Alpha Centauri system and until we do not get any closer. But first, a stop in the Lumen 16 system. Alright, jumping to Alpha Centauri. Final attempt at testing the Super Cruise overcharge where I am not doing course corrections. This time, to make sure that nothing else happens, I will set the course, then I will unplug the mouse, and after that I will initiate SCO. Alright, it's dead on. Hutton Orbital. Disconnecting the mouse. Engaging Super Cruise overcharge. Right, looks good. The wireless mouse has been turned off, the wired mouse has been disconnected, so nothing should interfere. And we're starting to move away from Hutton Orbital. Yeah. So much for automatic course correction. We will have to move them manually, and it will in no way be anything record-breaking. In fact, I've seen the time for our previous attempt, where our first record-breaking attempt was 17 minutes and 4 seconds. Then the second attempt, where I almost didn't touch the controls, was 20 minutes and 43 seconds. And yeah, this one that I've cut short is as well looks to be kind of the same. Actually, I'm not even sure we will get to Hutton Orbital. Do we have enough fuel? It's 2.5 more minutes. I don't think I can Super Cruise overcharge the rest of the way. But I will do as much as I can, because I am going to Hutton Orbital. Even if I have to go by normal Super Cruise. But hopefully that will be as little as possible. You know, this is going to look embarrassing if I get there. I'll just break off. And let's get back to good old Lumen.
Frameshift drive charging.
And yeah, that's it. It's not a total failure doing yeah, the Super Cruise overcharge without course corrections is far from optimal. But I mean, you don't get totally wrecked by going AFK for a bit, but it's not good. I think that's a conclusion for now. There's no auto course correct built in, but it could have been worse, and we got a personal best today. I'm kind of proud. 17 minutes and 4 seconds. Beat that. Tell me in the comments. And tell me in the comments if I beat your time and you are going to give it a try of beating mine. I'll be looking forward to that. Thank you for joining me for this kind of adventure. And I hope you will be joining me for the next one as well. Fly safe, Commanders.